What was it that Abu Abdullah al-Hussein al-Islam sacrificed himself for? What was it that Amir al-Mu'mineen al-Islam sacrificed his whole life for? What was it that the Holy Prophet was preaching? It's Islam. Even within Shia Islam, you have a split. Who is a mu'min and who isn't within Shia Islam? Meaning what? Meaning now, if you pray, that's enough. You don't need Azadari. If you do Azadari, that's enough. You don't need prayer. You don't need anything else except Azadari. And then you have the other extreme. You know, all you need is prayer. You don't need Azadari. Both of these extremes. To those people that think, no, we don't need Azadari, prayer is enough. Prayer will only get you so far. Prayer will get you so far. It's this Azadari of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, this Azadari of Abdullah al-Hussein al-Islam, that will get you to where you want to be in heaven. If you want the bare bone minimums, yes, prayer, fasting, and all of the farudeen. That's very good for bare bone minimum. And that too, if it is accepted. It's this Azadari that makes sure that your prayers get accepted. Why? Because it's over this lamentation, it's over this Azadari for the Ahlul Bayt. On the Day of Judgment, the Ahlul Bayt will themselves say in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, this person was one of our Azadar. And for those that think that, you know what, Azadari is enough, we don't need to pray, we don't need to do anything else, we'll go straight to heaven. If that was the case, then why didn't Sayyid Sajideen alayhi salam, why didn't he just do Azadari? Why was he given that title of Sayyid Sajideen? Why was he given that title of Zainul Abideen? He could have just done Azadari. 1, 2. To these people that say that Azadari is enough, you don't need to do anything else. What did Imam Hussain alayhi salam sacrifice himself for? Did he not rise up saying that I am rising up not for worldly gains, but I'm rising up because the sunnat of my grandfather is being trampled on? Wasn't it because prayer was being trampled on? Wasn't it because Siyam was being trampled on? Wasn't it because Hajj was being trampled on? Wasn't it because people were deviating from what the Holy Prophet taught them that Imam Hussain alayhi salam, he rose up? If on the Day of Judgment, Imam Hussain alayhi salam asks you, why did you cry for me and you didn't cry for Yazid? What will you say? Everyone will say, why would we cry for Yazid? Mullah, he's this, he's that, he's that. Whereas you were Mazloon, you fought for rightness, you fought for righteousness, you fought for justice. Okay, what did I fight for? You fought for prayer. You fought so the Siyam, so the fast can be done. Okay, I fight for all this. Did you pray? No, I didn't pray. Did you fast? No, I didn't fast. Did you do Hajj? No, I didn't do Hajj. Did you do any of that? Did you do any of that you claim I rose up for? No, I didn't. So then who won? If you're saying my objective was to make sure all of this stays alive until the Day of Judgment, then why didn't you practice any of this that I try to keep alive? What will be the reply? He has a right to ask that. What will be the reply? There is no reply. So brothers and sisters, this Iman that we are talking about, it's that type of Iman that says, Abu Abdullah Hussein alayhi salam, he sacrificed himself for what was right. Imam Hussein alayhi salam, he sacrificed himself to make sure that I pray. Imam Hussein alayhi salam, he sacrificed himself so this prayer could come to me. So this siyam, so this fasting could get to me 1400 years later. So this Quran can get to me 1400 years later. So this Hajj can get to me 1400 years later. If we don't carry out any of these, then what is the point? What was the point? This is where we need to think, no. It's not that Azadari is enough. No, Azadari is what gives us more, what makes sure. Imam Khomeini rahmatullah alayhi, he said one thing. He says that this Azadari that we do, it's insurance for our good deeds. It's insurance. Meaning wherever we're deficient in our good deeds and our prayers, if we're deficient, this Azadari will make up for it. It will help. If in our fasting we're deficient, this Azadari will help. If in our Hajj we're deficient, this Azadari will help. It's not either Azadari or prayer. No, it's both together. And this is what we all need to keep in mind.